a time last night, ladies and gentlemen.
Very, very good fight. I was impressed with what the team put out. Hard fought battle. You win some, you lose some. I felt like we won, but it took 48 minutes. We left it all on the floor last night. You can see my current condition. I may be reconditioning myself currently, but I'm happy to be here, and we could not record.
SplashCast Studios East. We are in Atlanta. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Y'all know how it goes. You can tell by our voices that we
And our faces.
our voices, our demeanor. At a time last night, y'all. But you know, we still.
And wait, before we start, congratulations to Jasmine and Elaway on the engagement. I think that's drink worthy.
And sponsoring
Yeah.
the drinks for the SplashCast
Splash-
Saturday Morning Live.
The splash do not stop, baby. But we told y'all why we look like this. We congratulated Elaway and Jasmine. And Braves hitting home runs. A lot of them.
Not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know what the topics are we're talking about today. So what's the first one?
The Braves hitting home runs. And I'm definitely not the person who should be covering topics.
You shouldn't be.
I know I am not in the present state to do that. But I did see Ronnie hit another home run and rob a home run last night.
Yeah, so the Braves are in a 5-game series with the Mets. We are currently 3 games behind the Mets in the standings for the division. So this is a really big series. And Ronald Acuna has been in kind of a slump. He hadn't hit a home run since July 8th, I want to say.
He won last night, though.
So he's been a bit of a slump, and we're playing against the Mets. It's a big series. We just split the series. No, we just split the series with the Phillies. So we didn't really gain any ground. Ronald hit a hell of a. He finally hit a home run, and it was a rocket off the Big Apple. And
Yeah,
it was really good.
Yeah, they weren't really thrilled about that. But if you're a hater, hate yourself.
Being a Mets fan.
Yeah, and that is a struggle in its own existence. Shout out to my boy Bobby Bonilla.
Oh man, but yeah, he also robbed a home run, y'all, where he was Pete Alonso. You know, Pete Alonso is the next first base home run hitter. You know, everybody has the power hitter every decade or whatever. So he's that guy for the Mets, and he hit a moonshot, but it was kind of a pop-up, and Ronald robbed him of the home run in the first inning. Really kept us in the game.
Yep.
Because that would have started off bad, start off with a 3-run homer in the bottom of the first.
And I'm going to say this, and y'all can hate me, or you cannot hate me. You can be realistic. The Mets are a really damn good baseball team.
Yeah.
And
they finally spent money.
And we're fighting to fight with them, which it makes me feel a way because I think that they're a very good team, and that's a team that we are stuck with.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if we're fighting with one of the best teams in the MLB, that also comforting that I feel like we are one of the best teams in the MLB, and it ain't always the easiest to kind of believe. You don't want to. I'm very skeptical of my teams. I would damn near say I'm pretty hard on my teams, but yeah.
With the way that the Braves are being run, we just locked up Austin Riley till 2033.
Cheers, baby!
10 years.
You right, boy. We got some lifers over there now.
We got Ronald Acuna till 2022. We got 2028. We got Ozzie Albies till 28. We got Matt Olson till 2030. So if we have all of those people, we have them locked in. I think we're trying to become the standard of how organizations are run, right?
I don't care what y'all do with y'all organization. Let me be very clear with that.
But like
running into the ground as far as I'm concerned. But the Atlanta Braves, me and my team, you got a plan.
I see us kind of similar to how the Warriors were built in our run. We have a plan. We have our main players locked in now until they get old.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them until they retire.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We in the same spot. Man. You know how it goes. We are in Atlanta. But yeah, we have we have all those players locked in, we really may be the standard. And you just kind of, if you look at it, we have all our stars locked in. We got to sign our pitchers, and then we fill in the holes.
We have pitchers to sign, though.
We fill in the holes in the lineup with proven veterans,
or we can keep
on 1-year deals,
picking guys like Mike, who's just, you expect a rookie, like, you're always skeptical of how good a rookie can be, and like, all right, well, even if he not like playing stellar baseball yet, if you could just get a rookie to play decent baseball, you're happy. He is playing excellent baseball.
Mike Harris looks like he's going to be our center fielder of the future. We need one more outfielder. I don't know if we're going to sign another outfielder and have like the trio be together just because we have to sign everybody else. I think that left field position is going to be a rotation every year.
Yeah. Until you find the guy. I mean, yeah, you definitely leave Ronnie in right.
Mm-hmm.
Mike center field. And then, yeah, you just, you kind of rotate until you find your guy. And if you don't find your guy, all right, well, left field will be
Adam Duvall.
Yeah.
Or whoever we're playing. Rosario.
Exactly.
Somebody like that. Although Rosario finally came out of his slump, too.
I mean, you can stick Heredia out there for a little bit.
Guillermo.
I want Heredia to do everything on our team.
You don't know who Guillermo Heredia is. He's the guy
don't follow the SplashCast if you don't know who Heredia is.
He came up with the chop for the Braves with the sword and everything. So, what else we got, man?
Boy. Next, shout out to the Atlanta Falcons.
Dude, we actually have some hope.
Yes. No, we have more than hope. We have a receiver core that is impressive. And if you're a quarterback and you playing with teams and your team won't provide you with a wide receiver, well, we got two of them. We got Drake London and we have Kyle Pitts and some accessories, Cordero Patterson. But yes, we are in the hunt for a quarterback. And if Marcus Mariota or Desmond Ridder does not work out, you can come right over to Death Row Records.
Why are you doing a PSA for the replacements and we ain't even played a game yet?
It's the tryout, baby. If you didn't think this was a tryout, you're wrong. We have two real weapons, and either you gonna get right or you will get left. Where? You get left at the light. I'm not playing with nobody. These guys are good.
Also, I'm keeping tabs of all the disrespect. Keeping tabs of all the disrespect. Y'all are saying us we're the 31st ranked roster.
Y'all,
the 32nd team, the 33rd team. I saw that.
Let me tell you this.
32 teams. I'm keeping. Just know, I get very disrespectful when the retribution comes.
As long as the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans play football, we will not be the worst nor the second worst team in the NFL. So you can get that out your mind right now.
The disrespect.
But that's fine, because last year y'all said the same thing, and then we had a mediocre season. I expect more mediocrity, which to me is a W.
Yeah, the Falcons, man. Well, we originally want to talk about Drake London,
but it's really like Falcons.
Drake London and Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is really the unicorn. I was not sold on him because he went to Florida. He was good at Florida, but he went to Florida. But what you? I'm
trying to make sure I listen to where you talk about how good Kyle Pitts is.
He is a beast. And Drake London, well, right now Kyle Pitts makes all types of crazy catches. Our defense secondary is always in position. They look good, but all of our receivers are 6'5".
He put his hand on the ball. That's a pass breakup. He broke it up. He was like, nah, that's mine. and poor defensive back, there's nothing that you can really do with that situation because
that's Tease Tabor too.
Yeah, Gator. There's nothing you can do with that. You just got mossed by an animal. But Kyle Pitts, a lot of times you think a big receiver, you're afraid that you'll get, and you can be mad or not, you can kiss my ass. You think you'll get DK Metcalf, a guy who can't run routes, can't catch.
That boy know how to see ball, get ball. Right?
Yes.
He should have been a safety.
Yes. But Kyle Pitts also has the soft skills to be able to actually catch the ball well and be able to move the defender around him and position his body. And I know everybody wants to call him a tight end. He's a wide receiver. It's a lie.
I will say I'm very concerned though. So for the Falcons fans or whatever team you follow in the NFL, I'm sure you follow them on ESPN or Bleacher Report or Instagram if you're in social media, Facebook. You see the highlights. You always see the highlights. They show the highlights of the receivers. They show the highlights of the quarterbacks. They show the highlights of the. We have not seen any highlights of our quarterbacks throwing the ball.
Yes, we have. It's actually just one I posted on the social media story.
Unless they throwing it to Kyle Pitts or Drake London, and all of the passes they're making incredible passes because they're not great passes. That's the only thing. They never actually show the quarterbacks throwing the ball at all.
Oh, no. I'll tell you exactly what it was. Marcus Mariota dropped one in the end zone on Kyle Pitts over his shoulder. It was perfect. That's the one lone highlight that I've seen.
They only show Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ridder running, scrambling.
Hey, run over there. We got to put you on there.
When they do that, I was like, hey, man, this is alarming.
And let's be very honest. It's going to be a lot of Kyle Pitts catches. That's really going to be all the social media that you show. Because A.J. Terrell,
Patterson.
Yeah, but, you can't show a bunch of, it's not a whole lot you can show of a defensive back if he's good at his job. Because there's nothing going on.
Unless it's a pick.
Exactly. But I assume that most people are going to whoever the other guy is going to be the guy who has the opportunity to get the picks. A.J. Terrell, I would assume now, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to throw to his side. But we're excited. And like I told y'all to start this thing out, this is a quarterback tryout. You could be the quarterback of the future, or you could be at home next year very quickly. It does not matter to us either. Now, Desmond, you'll probably grab a clipboard if it doesn't work out for you. But Mariota, we'll send you back to Hawaii, wherever. Ain't that where you from?
Yeah. So I'm a pivot real quick. I'm gonna ask you: did you watch the Hall of Fame game?
Yeah, I watched pieces of it. I had other stuff to do so that we could be here, but I did watch it. It wasn't terrible.
The Jaguars defense may have something here. They have 4 edge rushers three edge rushers and a rookie that are all pretty athletic. They're all the same mold. Big, tall, athletic, and fast. Josh Allen, Arden Key, Clavion Chason, and the number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker. And Trayvon Walker...
You think Urban Meyer can coach him up?
Urban Meyer is not there anymore.
That was a joke. That wasn't...
Go Gators.
Damn, quick scope. That boy hit me with it. Wow. You be your own people, man.
Oh, man. AJ said, it's alive. It's alive. Talking about you.
Yeah. Barely.
But, what was I saying? Trayvon Walker, the first play, he threw the left tackle, or the left tackle. He threw the left tackle off of him, and he just missed the sack. But he got him off. And the next play,
I was doing my absolute best to be an adult.
You're not an adult. Anyway, he missed the quarterback. He got a quarterback hurry. Okay. The next play, he did get the quarterback sack. So, he's a beast, dog.
It's all well and good until you have to score more than 17 points.
When they have never had both good at the same time.
Poor Fred Taylor.
Boy, poor all of the Jaguars when they had Blake Bortles. You remember that?
Who?
They made it to the AFC Championship.
Where is
game.
Blake Bortles now?
He was on the Saints last year. He's still in the league. Still in the league candidate. Definitely a candidate or illustration of white privilege. Because
it is so frustrating that Andrew Luck retired and Blake Bortles didn't.
Remember they said Blake Bortles was going to be the next Andrew Luck? Blake Bortles threw the ball 3 yards in the AFC Championship game.
First of all, let's also address that. Where did Blake Bortles go to school? UCF, USF? It ain't, y'all are not considered a school in Florida.
Central Florida?
Whatever school it is.
They're the national champions. They won 13-0.
Reggie, you're just doing this to irritate me. But let's be very clear. I'm not dealing with
Just
Reggie.
like Coastal Carolina.
And Cincinnati.
They're ranked above the Gators. Yeah. Football season, ladies and gentlemen.
And-
the jokes will come.
And it'll be another 40 years before University of Georgia wins anything of any minute significance. So we can drink to that or no?
We can drink to it now. That means y'all will be a year 58.
That's not true.
Yeah, what you mean now?
Oh no,
y'all on the clock.
You cannot rescind the toast.
You on the clock, ain't
Let's
you?
toast.
How long has it been since Florida won? How long has it been since Florida won?
Bro, we won
Don't
basketball
answer the question with a question.
and
Don't
football
answer the question with a question.
championships.
Don't answer the question with a question.
Can y'all?
When was the last time Florida won a national championship? When was the last time Florida won a national championship? You're still not answering my question.
Was it 2006?
Nobody cares. Exactly. We literally won this year. You're on the clock now. All those 40-year jokes, y'all at year 16.
But this is your one. Like I've seen multiple championships.
That's
Like
fine, man.
I remember my first championship.
You should.
Like Georgia, you can't name any of their basketball players. We have
gone from This is how you know you lost the argument. We have gone from football, talking about football, to now you're saying you can't name any of basketball championships.
Yes,
I
am a Florida fan.
What is your saying? What is your thing? Your digression is appreciated.
You stealing my taglines now? That's just
only when they apply. Only when they apply. Only when they apply. Welcome to football season, ladies.
Yes, I am happy for it. And we have football now until next year. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, October, man. Sports greatest month is coming up too soon.
So, before we get out of here, Matt Barnes just recently posted top 5 ball handlers of all time. Please don't be childish. If you do, I don't mind.
So you're just not gonna pause that out?
No, I do what I want to. And I want to read off this list, and I want to get some opinions on
your
this.
favorite ball handlers?
Wait, excuse me? Excuse me, say what? Before I was childishly interrupted by Reggie, Matt Barnes' top ball handlers are Kyrie at 1, Jason Williams at 2, Jamal Crawford at 3, Chris Paul at 4, and Steph Curry at 5.
So
I don't hate this list. I don't think it's right, but I don't hate this list.
When you start getting into any of the all-time lists, there's going to be snubs because there's too many all-time greats to have just a 5-person list.
Yeah.
But the disrespect to not have Allen Iverson on there, who literally brought the remix of the crossover, and I forgot about this. Now I'm bringing out the crossover. Y'all not gonna talk about Tim Hardaway Sr.? Tim Hardaway Sr. and his crossover kind of revolutionized the game.
That's fair, but
I'm not wrong. I know I'm not wrong. But there's somebody that gets all the disrespect all the time when it comes to basketball and point guards, because he's literally probably the second best point guard of all time. Maybe third, now that because Steph and rings and all that. But it's hard to consider Steph a point guard. Isaiah Thomas,
without doubt,
for a long time, has been disrespected. His legacy has been tarnished because of everything that happened with the Pistons and the Bulls and the way that the Pistons played and all that stuff. Y'all got to realize Isaiah Thomas was before Steph Curry or during Steph Curry, even with the point guard Chris Paul. Isaiah Thomas was the second best point guard of all time, playing against the best point guard of all time, Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, and this is top handles. Let's. So yes. So I'm probably taking Chris Paul off this list and Steph Curry off this list. I'm adding Allen Iverson and Isaiah Thomas. I just their handle.
You gotta add. To me, you gotta add Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean Senior.
And this list is not like the list that never involves Cooper Kupp. But for me, yeah, I just
Super Bowl champion MVP Cooper Kupp.
Call him all, hey, whatever.
Best receiver of
nope, that's where you wrong. That's where you're wrong.
Best statistical wide receiver season of all
time. The stats are not the hips; they do lie. But for me, yeah.
Bias is showing.
But definitely, like Chris Paul is a great ball handler, but I can't put him above Allen Iverson nor Isaiah Thomas. I do think that Kyrie is the greatest dribbler of the basketball that I've ever encountered in my existence.
Kyrie's crazy. Kyrie was dribbling the ball with his pinky finger and crossing people over.
And yeah, And then to find out that Rod Strickland never really like taught him these things, I just gave him the credit. Like, oh yeah, he's probably with him every day in the gym. He's like, nah, we
forgot about Rod Strickland. Nick Van Exel.
He got that sauce.
Nick Van Exel had that. Nick Van Exel.
That sauce.
That mean handles too. No.
Yes, but I mean, yeah, I think that there's no way that I'm taking Jamal Crawford off of any list that involves dribbling in basketball. Nope, I'll never do that.
No, yeah, you can't. Jamal Crawford.
Hell no, he still.
Jamal Crawford has. He
still got it.
He still embarrasses people in the league. Currently.
Yes, he still got it, and probably and Jason Williams is Jason Williams, and that also shows that my bias is not real.
When it comes to receivers, it is. I don't care what you said. It's too many of the Anglos in basketball.
Is it?
Nope.
Exactly.
Still got the bias though. You agree to it.
But yeah,
Matt Barnes, that suit was horrible though. Sorry.
Hey, Quick Scope Davis.
You like to fight, man.
Get down or lay down. Reggie will shoot from anywhere. Just wake up in heaven. Oh, shit. How did I get here? How did I get here? Oh, Quick Scope shot you.
What else we got on the docket, man?
That's it. What is there anything that needs to be addressed? Oh, the Dolphins. Shout out to you guys.
Hey, this is the You Big Dummy of the Week.
No, it's not.
Got to be.
I disagree.
Of the month. Okay. Who else?
There are people who actually were dumb. This is risky. There's a difference between doing something dumb and doing something risky. If this works out, okay. So, backstory: the Dolphins have been fined a pick for attempted tampering. They were trying to get Sean Payton.
2 picks.
And they were trying to get Tom Brady to come to the Dolphins.
By offering ownership.
I don't care. That's not dumb. That is a guaranteed Super Bowl for a team that hasn't had a Super Bowl since 1972. It's playing aggressively. If anything,
there's a difference between playing aggressively and playing illegally. That was all.
I didn't say. Wait, no. Okay, so hear me out. I didn't say. Hey, yes, it was illegal. Still the right move. You have not won a championship since 1972, and you got multiracial McDaniel as your coach.
Well, they did this while Brian Flores was the coach.
Wait.
And now remember Brian Flores when they had a meeting on the yacht, and when Brian Flores walked in and saw Tom Brady there and was like, "No, this is not right," and he left. And then shortly after is when he decided to come out with the lawsuit.
Now,
and that's when a lot of the stories broke off the initial story of him filing the lawsuit.
So I do want to be clear that I support Brian Flores, and I think that he should not have been fired for multiracial McDaniel. With that being said, if you tell me that you can get Tom Brady and Sean Payton on the same team, there's not a fight I could have with that other than where do I need to be? How do I make this team? Because I'm sure we're going to the Super Bowl. I just want the ring.
You think Tom Brady on the Dolphins is going to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
With the Dolphins?
Tom Brady brings who?
Oh, you're assuming that other players will want to come with Tom Brady.
Yes. And Sean Payton.
I'm saying the team that they're on now, the team that they have,
no.
Tom Brady would take that team to the Super Bowl.
If you tell me that Sean Payton and Tom Brady are going to be playing for the Miami Dolphins, will call me South Beach. I will be there. If you're a free agent, what? You think Julio likes Tampa that much? Hey,
no.
I'm out of here, dog. Devil
Sam?
Rays, enjoy yourselves. Lightning, peace out. I'm following Tom. This is Central Florida. Don't forget that. That ain't.
So you're right. To me, the idea of getting Sean Payton and Tom Brady is a good idea.
You think?
The execution was stupid.
Players fuck up.
Nah, man.
Hey, if we lost 2 picks because Arthur Blank was trying to get Sean Payton and Tom Brady,
bro, that is the equivalent of insider trading.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's what my coach told me.
Well, they tried and got caught. So now you still have multiracial McDaniels, and now you're down 2 more picks plus the picks that you traded for Tyreek Hill. You don't got no draft for the next 2 years.
Hey, collateral damage. I'm not changing my opinion because
I'm not asking.
The only thing when it works, it works. If it doesn't, you try. If I go into the locker room as a player, I feel very confident this organization is willing to do literally anything to make it work. Yeah, give me that versus the Texans. Texans ain't even trying.
Yeah, no. I mean, Deshaun Watson's about to play after 6 games.
Allegedly. Roger Goodell ain't going for that.
What you mean? They're the ones that came up with the suspension.
They appealed it. Did you miss that?
Who appealed it? Deshaun Watson.
No. The NFL appealed it. You missed that?
I thought Deshaun.
No. Deshaun is happy to take them 6 games and rock and roll. The NFL appealed it. It's going back again.
So they're trying to get more games.
6 games. And I want to have a moment of growth here. Me and Reggie talked about this.
I was setting you up. I was setting you up.
Who needs friends when you have a co-host who will admit to setting you up?
That's where I was going.
But through the conversation, as we talked about it, I've changed my position. He got paid all last season. We all work jobs. If you tell me to stay at home for a year, that is not a punishment if you're going to pay me large sums of money.
Yeah.
So if you sit at home for a year and get paid, it's not really a suspension. And then 6 games this year just ain't enough. So I think they're just going to do him. I mean, and this does go to a bigger conversation about this process. In the future, I think that if a player is suspended, you can't. I don't know if you can or cannot, because 50% of that.
He wasn't necessarily. You talking about with the Texans? He wasn't necessarily suspended. He was just held out of. But he's out indefinitely.
Yes,
was what it was called.
So
it's like being injured.
Yeah. So in the future, I think there's going to have to be like a designation of, because it's tricky, because the guy deserves to be paid, because until you come to a ruling, you can't not pay somebody.
This sounds like police violence.
I mean,
it sounds like paid administrative leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, in both situations, you need to figure, like, the current process ain't working. Mm-hmm. So 50% of me says that the player should not be paid. The money should go into an escrow account, and if he's found, like, after the decision, at that point, if everything is okay, then you just pay them that large sum of money. But 50% of me also says, bro, this is my job. You need to.
I was about to say, that's hard to say, because you don't know what that person's expenses are, you know.
And I didn't broke my life out until I mean, but this, if we can't figure it out, it just means that this has to be reworked again. So expect this to be a very, very large part of the next collective bargaining agreement. Just how to handle situations like this, because I know the Players Association is not happy, which I can understand how they can be mad.
Oh, I'm about to be toxic.
Go ahead. No, here. I'm here for the toxicity right now, my friend.
Did we confirm that there's going to be a massage therapist convention in Cleveland this weekend? I don't care. Y'all call me toxic. Y'all say whatever. I'm sorry for all the women that were affected. That shit is funny.
We're going to be responsible on our platform.
I'm not. That shit is funny.
I'm 100% sure that was reported by Ballsack Sports. And y'all will not get us like you get ESPN every fucking week. They fall for the banana in the tailpipe every
so it
week.
was a joke. Okay, good. Because I was like, y'all would have had. Ooh, there's another joke.
They be getting Stephen A. Smith with the Ballsack Sports quotes every time. Like, bro.
The convention's being held on the 25th to the 27th.
Told you, it's a real convention. I'm not wrong. I thought so, because Kev, shout out to SplashCast. To the SplashCast versus the world. Let us know if you want to jump in our Instagram discussion chat where we really literally talk about everything all the time.
24-hour sports.
Yeah, 24-hour sports from your guys on the couch. So shout out to SplashCast versus the world, who actually posted the confirmation that is actually happening.
Y'all ain't shit, boy.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a running joke, because that joke is going to go forever. Like, there are so many jokes off of the joke.
Do you think he got like the meat sweats? Like, cause you
think he got the glasses with the mustache and gonna sneak his way in?
My name is Rashawn Motson. Rashawn Motson.
Oh boy, I go there with a Progressive shirt and say my name is Baker Mayfield. Like, that's what I would do.
You are actually an evil human. You are an evil human.
The story, I told you, the jokes write themselves, y'all. Deshaun Watson.
No, they do not. You wrote that yourself. Do not blame that on the joke.
I'm blaming that on the massage therapist convention.
That boy said, first of all,
not to pull out of the city. I finished the statement.
This is the reason we can't pod together. This shit is off the rails. Shout out to LOA and Jasmine getting us re-drunk.
What did you say? Oh man.
Yeah, I just knew this was a lie. I was hoping this was a lie. It's no.
What you think some of the panels were about?
It ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't much.
This is what happens if you meet Deshaun Watson.
God, you gotta have a whole panel about him. Man, finish himself to completion with no touch.
How to not finish? No, I'm saying. Y'all know what's funny? Deshaun Watson about to get 12 games for all this shit. Michael Vick went to jail for a year for some dogs.
This is America.
A year.
Yeah, this is.
And they took all his money back.
I'm glad we spiraled at the end because
Sticky said Beat Sweats was horrible. On so many levels.
I know he is stressed, and you know he got at least one homeboy who's down for the call.
Down for the call.
Hey, if you need him, I got him. I can reach out to him. What you should have been doing? Oh no. Let me get in the way of my. I heard enough. I've heard enough.
You started it. I was quiet.
No, you escalate too quickly, my friend.
Hands?
No, I said.
You want hands? You want feet? You know, rough? You want lotion down? Like what?
Because you know they make you fill out the checklist.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna make them fill out the hands first. Which ones you want?
And you know why this is perfectly okay? Because he's not our quarterback.
It's perfectly okay. No, it's perfectly okay because he did that shit. That's why it's perfectly funny to me.
Well,
ladies and gentlemen, we come to the end of the SplashCast Saturday Morning Live.
We come to the end of the SplashCast. Like literally the end of the show forever because Reggie is just destroying.
I just realized what I just said.
Rashawn Watson. Rashawn
Dotson. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about who y'all think we're talking about.
about the Cleveland. I want to register as Rashawn Watson.
with Sean Watson with the guy.
Wait, who shows up to this convention with a Watson jersey on?
You got to.
Oh my God!
Hey, if y'all fly me out there, I'll wear a Watson jersey into the convention.
Number one, if you're a Steelers fan, you register for this. Or a Ravens fan, and you wear your Deshaun Watson jersey.
I'll wear a T-shirt that said "I told you so."
Yeah, we could never. This would be the last time me and Reggie are in the same place. This shit is nuts right now because I am concocting one of the greatest trolls of all time, and Reggie's just.
Handing you the dynamite.
Yeah, he's
throw the ball.
4 Atlanta Braves at this point. We're just knocking them out of the park every chance we get. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Splash Down East. This has been a very eventful Saturday. A lot of fun.
If you're in Atlanta, we'll see y'all
momentarily,
either during the day or this evening. Turn up with your boys. We appreciate everybody tuning in with us. We literally decided to do this at the last minute because we were hurt. We
actively
are hurt.
And re-hurting ourselves at the same time.
We're glutton for punishment.
Boy. So, with that said, another fantastic podcast. I don't know what our schedule looks like for the rest of the week.
Don't know. Monday probably will happen.
Realistically, you might get and welcome to our production meeting. We're going to do this live.
I'm doing our production meeting right now.
I assume that we probably do Monday Night Raw.
BTS. Behind the scenes.
Yes.
Where can they view this?
No, Monday Night Raw, we're going to run the same play with that. We'll just probably do the Around the League first. And then you'll probably get Around the League and you'll get ATL.
At the same time.
Same damn time.
You'll have 2 episodes to listen to. 2 episodes to listen to. And y'all like the videos. I'm doing this so that you can hear me. Like the video, subscribe. We see y'all watching the videos. We see the videos.
Thank
but
you
we
for
need y'all to
watching.
Like, thank you for watching the
button,
videos. Like
man.
and subscribe, guys.
So,
we got so
support
much coming.
Black creators.
We have so much in the works coming up with the SplashCast, with our website. We're diligently working on that. Photo shoots, all that stuff, merch.
We have real jobs.
We just have real jobs.
We have real jobs.
So we're trying to make this our real job, and we appreciate the support.
Oh, this is our real job too. And you have to fly across the country to support your friends, so that's a part of life.
It has to happen. It has to happen.
Well, yes. Salute, my friend.
Just don't go to the convention.
Shout out to Josh working behind the scenes because no, we can't put on a podcast like this.
Yeah, shout out. So the more in-person podcasts we have, we will have Josh as our engineer.
You should have got a new job.
Title change, my nigga.
So you tell me I'm engineering over here? Come over here. What you doing? Oh, engineering, huh?
Oh man, but y'all, we finished. But you can find us at the SplashCast. Go on Instagram. You can find us at the SplashCast. Twitter at _the SplashCast. Twitter at _ the SplashCast. Make sure you're following. Our Twitter is not as we're not tweeting as much now. We're really just talking about the
We finna turn up though.
But we about to turn up with football and basketball.
You know what it
Y'all
is.
know how the trash talking is happening.
SplashCast 24 pack will be there. It's already put together.
On Spotify. Follow both profiles. There's 2 profiles on Spotify. For the podcast, there's the SplashCast with Reggie and Norwood. And then for the soundtrack, that we have an episode soundtrack, SplashCast 12, 24, or 36 pack every week, every episode. Follow the SplashCast. That's it.
And holla at Spotify about allowing us to integrate those. That would be fantastic. If you could
just make okay, Spotify hollering at y'all too. Also YouTube at the SplashCast or at Dive Team Media, either one. You can email us at diveteammedia@gmail.com. We definitely support all creators. We would love to collaborate with each other. If you guys want us to put any of your merch or wear any of your merch online or cross collaborate and have some special guests or do some commercials or anything like that, we definitely want to do that as well.
And I just want to close out by saying, go listen to the Calvin Harris album. He is kicking Drake's ass and Beyonce's ass. I waited to the end of the episode, so if you're mad, you can be mad by yourself. No, but Calvin Harris's album is excellent. It's what they tried to do, but just very not good at either one of them.
But before that, I said YouTube, and then finally our Facebook group, at the SplashCast with Reggie and Norwood. We also have a Facebook fan page. You can literally find us on all your DSPs as well. If you have a chance to listen or watch, you can find us on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Music, everywhere. We are everywhere. Support, follow. We love y'all. We want to definitely have some more fan participation as well. We appreciate it.
Prepare for fantasy football.
Fantasy football is on the way. We bet beers for football. We bet beers. Ladies, if you don't drink beer. Fellas, if you don't drink beer. You're a wine person. They got the little bottles of wine. We'll bet you some wine.
If you don't drink, we probably don't even trust you.
Well, unless, if you want to clean up that part, that's fine. We do trust you. We'll just take your money.
Definitely we'll take your money.
We'll just take your money.
Somebody asked us Calvin Harris on the 24 pack.
3 times, baby.
Of course.
3 times. And really, Calvin Harris has been on the last few of them. All the singles have already been on the 24 pack. Then there are 3 from the album that I just added.
Said what's good.
So with that said, but get ready for fantasy football. We hopefully will shoot some more content with some new faces, some additional faces. Because if you're going to be a part of the league, we want to put you on the show. We want to hear us.
Your excuse.
Well, we've been podding. Boy. Because we're going to kick your ass. But I want to hear your thought process on it. Outside of that, adios, mi amigos. We love you guys. Until next time. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Love y'all.